Hi guys, in this video I'm going to teach you 4 simple strengthening exercises that you can do for shoulder pain. It's Dr. Jasper from Wizard of Health. There's a lot of different exercises that you may see online. There's a million exercises you can do actually for the shoulder, but there's a couple core principles you need to follow, and I'm going to show you 4 very simple exercises that you can do for the shoulder that's going to work out well. Now the big thing is all these exercises relate to what we call the rotator cuff muscles. There's 4 muscles. You don't really need to know the name, but one of the things we want to do is we want to work the rotator cuff muscles, but we want to also limit what we call the middle deltoid muscle. The reason is this muscle makes your arm go this way. Now, whenever you're working, you're doing stuff and you're strengthening the rotator cuff, last thing you want to do is drive that socket right up into the bone up here. So if we want to limit the activity of this muscle but get the rotator cuff working, that's the best exercise. And these 4 exercises are the ones that are going to do it. Now let's start off with what we call an external rotation exercise. Now I got a bit of weight here, it's about 2 pounds. You can use up to 5 pounds, but to be honest with you, I've been doing this for years. I only use about 2.5 pounds myself. I'll just do more reps, but you really don't need to do a lot of weight. Now the external rotation exercise is basically simply going from here and going out. Now you can do it this way, you can do it this way, but again, remember the limiting thing is we want to limit the deltoid muscle. So the best position for this entire exercise is actually lying down. So I'm going to lie down to the side. You need about a 15-degree angle in here. You can put a towel there also if you want, but basically from this position, going up, coming back down, going up, coming back down. In the beginning, when you do that, you're gonna find out that it's pretty easy, but after you get about 15, 20 reps, it's gonna start to burn. So it's all about higher repetitions, less weights. Sometimes even when you start off, don't use any weight. So lying down is the best way. Standing and doing it this way, it's gonna work this guy a little bit more, so we wanna avoid that. The second exercise works another muscle called the infraspinatus. Again, don't worry about the name of the muscles. It's called a sideline wiper exercise, and it also limits the deltoid muscle. And that you can do it in the same position, but I'll give you an idea how that works. The first one was here with about a 15-degree angle between your arm and here. The sideline wiper is basically going here, using your other hand to hold you here, and then going up this way. Again, a little bit of an external rotation and not a lot of weight. So that's exercise number 2. So that works the external rotation aspects. The other movement that we want is internal rotation. So again, you're going to probably see people do this standing up or sitting down, or you're going to see people go from here and go this way. You can even take a TheraBand or elastic band and go like that. But again, the best position for that exercise is just from here, standing or sitting, going this way. So again, a lot of high repetitions is going to be the best. Now the 4th exercise is called the prone external rotation, and that's the one you're going to do when you're lying down on your stomach. Now for this exercise, it's a little bit more difficult. I usually do this even without weights. I don't really put any weights into my hands, but again, maybe maximum of 2.5 to 5 pounds. The goal of this exercise is really to get a good mobility and stability in that rotator cuff, but it also works on the strengthening. As you can see, it works on an external rotation. Key things to watch out for here is when you try to rotate your arm, the tendency is you want to rotate it so much that you start lifting your head and you start arching your back. That's what you want to limit. You don't want to do that. In order to prevent that, keep your glutes or your butt tight, squeeze your stomach, and then try to externally rotate your arm, and you'll find that you won't be able to go as much as if you're trying to do it by lifting up your head or lifting up your upper body. So guys, those are the 4 different strengthening exercises that you can use for the rotator cuff. If you want to learn a little bit more about exercises for shoulder pain, just click on the link in the video. It'll take you right to our article. And our article also shows the exercises you should avoid, and also goes through a lot of different stretching exercises, the best ones, the worst ones, and the best and the worst strengthening exercises. We also go through how many times you should do it, how long it takes to see results from your strengthening exercise program. The article is pretty long, so it's got a lot of information in there if you really want to learn more about strengthening exercises for shoulder pain. Thanks, guys.